So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're doing the Bart Simpson Treehouse of Horror issue number 9. So in this one, guys, the first story that we're going to cover is really not my favorite story, which is called Ring Around the Simpsons, and it has to do with obviously Lord of the Rings. But I wasn't a really big fan of Lord of the Rings, just I never really got into it. So it was a bit of a chore to kind of read through this comic, and I don't want to spend too much time on it because I didn't really like this story. But basically, the Simpsons get zapped into Middle Earth, and they all put on the ring, and they all kind of have these hallucinations in with the ring. Now, I don't know if that happens in the movie or not. Like I said, I've never, you know, like I tried watching them, guys, but I just could never get into it. But yeah, so they all kind of put on the rings, and they all have their hallucinations. Homer Bart just pretty much bugged him. Homer kind of knocks off a couple of characters while they're going to destroy the ring, and when they finally get to destroy the ring, I forget the guy's name, but the big eyeball, Marge just takes out some eye drops, sprays into the eye, and he finally behaves, I guess, because his eye hurt it all that time. And pretty much that's it. The last person to try on the ring was Maggie Simpson. And like I said, I really don't have much to say about it, guys. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. It was a bit of a chore to kind of read through this. I hope you guys enjoyed more than I did, but I have to say this was probably one of the least favorite stories that I've read so far. The second story is called The Cask of Amontilla Dope. So this one, I really, really like it. This one picks up. The first one, like I say, it was a bit of a drag, but this one was really good. Basically, Homer offends Moe, and Moe's frustrated with Homer, kind of making fun of his bar, making fun of his food, the pickle eggs, never paying his tab, and Moe wants revenge on Homer. He, if you can see in the panels, he picks up a knife and throws it to Homer, and Homer ducks it, and Moe just angry. So he kind of follows Homer to the carnival because he has an idea of how to get Homer to pay him back. He takes him back to the bar, takes him down to a basement. This basement's kind of spooky, and he's gonna pretty much hurt Homer. Homer kind of hurts himself by lighting himself on fire, as you can see him running and then going down the stairs on fire. And Moe's like, "Yeah, this is probably not gonna take that long, right?" So either way, so Homer just follows Mo, keep going down. Eventually they run into Dr. Monroe. He's tied up into like some kind of torture chamber table type of thing, and Mo's like, yeah, he's helping me work through my anger problems. And then Mo tells Homer, hey, check that over there. And Homer kind of looks, and then Mo smacks him in the head with a bottle. When Homer wakes up, he sees that Moe's closing up the wall. He's chained up. He sees that Barney's corpse is right there as well. So I'm sure Barney gets on Moe's nerves too. Homer's like, Homer, you're just joking, right? Right? And Moe just keeps putting up that wall brick by brick and closes it up. And Homer screams, but then like Moe has this switch. It turns everything around, and Homer's like, oh, okay. And he finally pays back Moe, but then Homer again makes fun of like the food, the pickle eggs, and that again pisses Mo off. Next thing you know, Homer's tied up to that torture chamber table thing, and well, the end. Don't piss off the bartender, I guess. So I really, really like this one, guys. I thought it was funny, spooky, very Treehouse of Horror. I absolutely love it, guys. So you tell me about this story. Now, the last story is called From Hell and Back. It's a story about Jack the Ripper, the first serial killer in history, I guess. Which I doubt it, because there's a lot of killers in. But either way, so I remember there was a movie I think with Johnny Depp about From Hell and Back. Didn't watch it either, but there's also a book about it as well. Maybe a comic. Like either way, if you guys do your history, I'm sure you could find From Hell and Back. And basically, this story involves Homer being a detective, the Stonecutters, um, cover-ups. Basically, it just starts with Mayor Quimby marrying a lady that the women don't approve of. Principal Skinner goes back to the stonecutters, telling them, "Hey, we need to kind of take care of this." And in the shadows, which doesn't really help because Mr. Burns is very, he has a very distinguished nose and look to him. So we all just right away off the bat we knew that Mr. Burns was going to be the killer, and sure enough, he goes around killing everybody, like all those women that were questioning the marriage. Homer's the detective, but he's stupid, so he doesn't pick up on any of the clues. And yeah, so they're having a hard time trying to catch the killer, even though Mr. Burns gives them every single clue that he is one. Like, he likes to dissect human bodies, even though he's not a doctor. He just introduces a lobotomy and just a lot of things, telling Homer how he would kill someone. Just a lot of things that it's Mr. Burns, but Homer could never catch on. Homer then falls in love with Marge and doesn't want nothing to happen to Marge, so he convinces her to leave until everything is cleared up. And Homer just goes on trying to figure everything out. He goes back to Mr. Burns trying to figure, if he could help him, give him clues and maybe what type of tools the killer will use. And Mr. Burns shows him, a knife, a saw, things that he would do. And of course, Homer still doesn't pick it up. Mr. Burns kills his last victim, thinking it was Marge, but it's not. And at the end, they never catch Mr. Burns, just like they never catch the real Jack the Ripper. And then Homer goes back to Marge because it's not safe in London, so he'd rather just be with Marge in Ireland. And Marge goes like, you didn't reveal where I live, right?" And Homer goes, "No, no, no, I didn't tell anybody." "Okay, but then why is your mail being forwarded to my secret location?" "Oh!" And he left a huge note telling the mail people where to send his stuff. And of course, Mr. Burns sees it. So yeah, not the brightest bulb in the box, right? So there you go, guys. Those were the three stories of this Treehouse of Horror comic. I hope you guys like it. I like the last two, from Hell and Back and the mole one where he's torturing Homer. The first one of the Lord of the Rings spoof, not a big fan, but I do like the last two of the last two stories of this comic. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just my little recap of going over the comic. And until next time, peace.